So, AI writes code now, and a lot of developers saw that and started panicking because the obvious conclusion seems to be if AI can write the code, why do you need the developer? That's the confusion, and it sounds logical until you realize it's based on a completely wrong assumption about what developers actually do. Here's what most people think a developer's job is: write code. That's it. Input, problem, output, code. So, if AI can do the output part, the developer is what exactly? A middleman? This is where the misunderstanding lives. Because here's what a developer actually does. They don't just write code. They understand what the code is supposed to do. They decide what should even be built. They know what could go wrong. They look at the AI-generated code and say, this is technically correct, but completely wrong. And if you've seen our last video, you know AI has a separate problem with things that are technically wrong too. But this is different. This isn't hallucination. This is the AI doing exactly what you asked. And that being the problem. Here's a weird analogy. Imagine a GPS. It can give you directions, step by step, turn by turn, perfectly. But if you tell it the wrong destination, it will take you there, perfectly. Wrong place, exactly as instructed. That's AI writing code. It's extremely good at following instructions. It's not good at knowing which directions were wrong in the first place. And this is where it gets interesting. The entire job of a developer isn't really about instructions. It's about understanding the system well enough to ask the right question. AI can't ask the right question. It can only answer the one it gets. So why does this confusion even exist? Because we have been accidentally lying about what coding is. For years, the image of a developer was someone typing fast, staring at a screen, drowning in syntax. So when AI showed up and could type code fast, everyone assumed that was the job. But the typing was never the job. The thinking was the job. The typing was just how you expressed it. Now, common mistake. Developers sometimes fall into this trap too. They see AI generating code and feel like their value is disappearing. But they are measuring value in lines written, not in the decisions made. That's the wrong unit. Here's a better mental model. Think of a senior developer reviewing a junior's pull request. They are not rewriting the code, they are reading it and asking, does this actually solve the right problem? What happens if this breaks? What did you assume that isn't true? That review process, that's actually most of the job. AI just made junior developers faster. It didn't replace senior thinking. So, does this actually matter? Every time you're using AI to write code for you, because the dangerous moment isn't when AI gets something wrong, it's when AI gets something right, but you ask the wrong thing. That's when the bug ships. That's when the architecture breaks. That's when the product does exactly what you said and nothing like what you meant. The developers who are thriving right now aren't the ones fighting AI. They're not the ones ignoring it either. They're the ones who realized AI is fast, but fast in the wrong direction is still wrong. Someone has to point it at the right problem. That someone is still a developer. And once you see it like this, the question stops being, will AI replace developers, and becomes something way more interesting. What does a developer become when the typing is no longer the hard part?